Welcome to another episode coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on amazon.com. And today, man, I want to talk about psychotic focus, what it really takes to do it big, to really do something that can last for a long time, at least until, the next generation, for your kids, and even in the generation afterwards. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely want to leave. You definitely want to leave some sort of legacy. When you are no longer on the earth, you definitely want to do that.
Exactly. And before we get started, I'm gonna do this real quick. Let me see. Let's see. Everybody, check me out on Instagram at Sharp Game. That's my handle over there, and you can also check me out at my new website, badboysecretsclub.com. You know,
Mm.
check out my Patreon as well. So, all right, man, let's get it.
Yeah, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So my when I was saying you need to leave a legacy. I wanna go more into depth with that. When I'm saying leaving a legacy, I'm talking about leaving positive impacts that you've made on people. You know what I mean? If it's your family, if it's your friends, like you want people to remember you in a positive way. That's my definition really of leaving like a legacy. When you are no longer here.
Yeah, man, because I had an old man ask me years ago. I think it's probably like 10 years ago. He said, "What would people think if I died right now? What would they say about me? Would they take time out to even go to your funeral? If you even had a funeral?" I was like, man, that's a good question, man. I never thought about that. Because when you're young, and especially in the 20s and 30s, early 30s, you're not really thinking like that. Because you're like ripping and running. And when I was in my 30s, I thought I was invincible. So I had that mentality. It's like there's nothing that I can't overcome. I had that type mentality. I don't
Mm.
know. I don't even necessarily know where it came from. Maybe it came from a lot of wins. Maybe it came from I didn't. It didn't come from the way I grew up because I wasn't really raised to be like that. Of course, yeah, I was raised to be confident and stand up for yourself and all that good stuff, but not like that. So
Right.
when the old dude told me that, I kind of reflected on that, and I kind of like I just started hanging around different people because I always say you're only as strong as the people that you have around you. So either people are pushing you forward or holding you back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, most definitely. Most definitely. Um, and it's funny that you said that because that's a good point. A lot of people like, I'm in my late 20s and what I'm saying, a lot of people around my age, they're not thinking about that. If something happens to me, what are people gonna think? And you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, when you're younger in your 20s and things, like I feel like most people in their 20s, younger men, female, whoever, they do have that feeling as like being like, invincible. You know what I mean? Because you're young, you're not trying to really hear what people are trying to say. Like your way is always the right way in your mind. So, but then once you get older, you know what I'm saying? Like you start thinking, more logically, and you start thinking towards like the future and the impact that you're making on people by the things you do and the things you say. When you're younger, you're not really concerned about that. You're more concerned about just saying what you want to say and doing what you want to do, and not really caring about the impact of it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times, man, we lose focus when we're younger.
Mm.
I mean, even shit, even still to this day, I know people that's in their 40s, they still lose focus. They start, quit, start, quit, start, quit. Even in their 50s, I know people, they're still doing it. That same, those same bad habits that they've been having since they're in their 20s. And the reason why that is because of the people that's around them. And it's the television and it's so many distractions, you know. And I always say that you gotta brainwash yourself. You gotta set things, you gotta set your life up to you know, to really stay focused. I mean, it's like if you wake up in the morning, you gotta be like, yo, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna check my email. I'm gonna wake up, go to the restroom, wash my face, do whatever I need to do in there, get out, and I'm gonna go work out. You know what I'm saying? But if you wake up in the morning, you go to the bathroom, you check your email, then you're gonna go on Facebook, then you're gonna go on Instagram. And before you know it, an hour went by and you ain't going nowhere. You'd be like, oh, I'll go tomorrow. It's just that easy. It's just that easy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's procrastination, man. You know, that is like the killer for most people. You know, they procrastinate on things in life, and you know, it's so common for someone to be like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, or yeah, I'll do it later. Whenever someone says, you know what, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, do it later, really what they're saying is I'm not gonna do it at all. You know?
Yeah. See, like when you're younger, you can kind of get away with a lot of that shit. Assuming that you're in good health. I mean, you're in a decent environment, whatever, you know. But when you get older, that's when things are gonna change.
Yeah.
What happens? When you get older, people are gonna start dying around your ass. Yeah, they're gonna start dying around your ass. And what happens? And I didn't have anybody to tell me this. I mean, of course, I knew people were dying that they went to school with, and you know, there's always a freak accident every once in a while, something like that. But you know, I'm not them. I can't be in their shoes. I can't be in my parents' shoes or anybody else's shoes that's older than me. But what happens is when you get older, and people that you went to class with, you know, high school, college, or people that you might have met along the way, these motherfuckers is dying, and you be like, what the hell's going on out here?
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then you be like, after so many people start falling, I mean, a lot of people, including myself, I was like, I kind of changed my mindset. I don't sit around and be like, oh, I'll wait until the next time when I see them. Shit, it might not be no next time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that happens. That happens to a lot of people, man. You know, the things we used to take for granted when we were younger, we tend not to take them things for granted no more. I mean, little things like you like spending time with somebody for like a day or a weekend or a couple of hours. I mean, like 20 years ago, if I spent time with somebody for like a day or two, it wasn't like a big deal, you know. But today, I mean, like when I spend time with somebody, especially if I haven't seen them in a long time, and especially if I'm real cool with this person, I respect the person, I say everything I want to say before I leave, because I might not see them again. Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, that's 100% true. And the fact that you were saying before, you know, once I graduated from high school, I can't even at least 4 or 5 people that, you know what I'm saying, that like I talk to, I say pretty much on a, you know, everyday basis and whatnot. They've passed, and when that happens, like when they started passing like that, it was the reality check to me too. I was just like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like I went to school with these dudes for 4 years. Like we used to hang out. Like You know what I'm saying? Let me stop messing
Yeah,
around.
yeah, cause like I remember I had a girl that I went to college with, and somebody called me one day and said, "Yo, she had a bad car accident. She ran into a pole and she died, head-on
Mm-hmm.
contact." I was like, God damn. I mean, and I was thinking like, man, we didn't get a chance. I never really got a chance to hang out with her. And we
Mm-hmm.
always talk. We talked on the phone from time to time or whatever. But we never got it. I never made time to like actually hang out with the girl. And
Right.
because I kept putting it off, I was like, oh, I'll get up with her, next
Mm-hmm.
week, next month, or when I have free time. It just never happened. And
Yeah.
now it ain't never gonna happen because she gone. So is that them type of incidents, man, kind of make me think, what if I would have made time to hang out with her? What would have happened? What would have came out of it? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think about shit like that from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know?
that's another reason too. You wanna, when I'm talking to somebody, and you know what I'm saying, I always like same thing like you had said. I always make sure I get my point off, and I always listen to what they have to say. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because a lot of people they just don't really care what the other person's saying. You know what I mean? They're just saying what they want to say. So I always try to like listen to people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you might not be able to do that again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to really value the time that you have with people, and sometimes cherish the things that they tell you if it's important,
Yeah.
especially when somebody's upset.
Yeah. You just never know, man. Really. I mean, I live every day like it's the last day, bro. That's how I do
Have
it now. I mean, but there's just things that happen. I mean, today, I mean, I don't remember growing up and seeing young and old people pass away like this.
mm,
It was not like this.
different
You know,
time, man.
you got people can't even make it to 40 without getting sick today. I'm like, my goodness, you can't make it to 40 without getting sick. Man,
Mm.
you know you ain't gonna make it to 60.
But
You
look what
can't.
people doing though, Shark Game. Look at all the stuff. Look at all the stuff that people are doing. All the
Yeah,
drugs, like all the crazy stuff. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like dieting, everything, man. It wasn't like that back then, man.
No, it wasn't. People run themselves raggedy today. I'm like,
Mm.
yo, I mean, god damn. I mean, I like to have a good time too, but look, I'm not trying to do that shit every other night.
Nah,
I
can't do
can't
that, man.
I can't be out there like that.
Mm.
Plus, when you try to have a good time too much in my like every other night or could be every night, there's a lot that comes along with that too. Because what's gonna happen, it's only a matter of time before you get caught up. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Either the
Mm.
women are gonna get you, the
Yeah.
police, the cops gonna get you. Something gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a matter of time. I've seen it happen time and time again. If you keep hanging out, you're traveling all the time, you're meeting all these different people from all over the place, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, that's true. That's 100% true. That's why you got to stay in your lane. It's good to have some fun, but you know what I'm saying. There's so much as too much fun. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because I've had it happen to me, so I know.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it happen. I've seen it happen to other people. If you're out here driving, flying, however you get to your destination, and
Mm-hmm.
you're drinking a lot, drinking and driving, you're getting high, you're meeting all these women, and you hanging around a lot of these women, you don't know their intention. You're hanging around these guys, you don't know their intention. You hanging around other people that you know pretty decent, but they got other people around them, you don't even know them.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, it's only a matter of time. Something is going to happen. And
Recipe for after, man.
yeah, It's like this is if you're gonna live that life, you better have your money right. Because I done
Yeah.
paid out thousands of dollars, lawyer fees, all kind of bullshit, tickets.
And you know what's crazy though? At the end of the day, shot game, like when when you live that kind of life, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you're gonna wake up. But the question is how long it takes you to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Do you wake
Yeah,
up after a couple of years, or do you wake up when you're mid-30 and you're just like, okay, now I want to get myself together with no money, no good job benefits or anything like that, you know?
yeah. I mean, some people, that's all they know.
Yeah,
Some people, that's all they know. So some people, they don't really have. They've been living that life all their life.
yeah,
So, and then you got somebody like me. I grew up very conservative. I didn't really grow up. I didn't grow up fast at all. Now I'm from a small town, so it's like it wasn't so much going on when I was growing up. Really, I mean, there's a lot of shit was going on around us that I didn't know about until I got older in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? That my parents told me about. But as far as like socially speaking, the people around my age, it, it wasn't a whole lot for us to do. We were bored pretty much. So,
mm,
I didn't really start get introduced to the fast life until I went in the military.
oh yeah.
That's when it started, really.
Mm. No, I hear you, man. I mean, even with that though, you're in the military. Fast life was going on, but then you know what I'm saying. Like it ends. You knew it was time to get serious. You woke up. You know what I mean? From
Yeah,
uh, you know,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think when I hit the 2 year mark, that's when I
two
was
years.
like, I'm gonna just do my two more years and I'm out of here. But by the time I hit the 2 year mark, that's when I realized that I was basically being taken advantage of.
Mm,
Because I'm being in Japan. You have everyone has their own perception of Japan, how it was, but I didn't have no perception because I didn't know anything about Japan. But
right.
just being around there, meeting different people, and at the 2 year mark, I learned that I came to the conclusion that basically most people I've been hanging around, they're just a bunch of frauds, basically. You
Yep.
know, everyone just wants to have a good time or whatever. They'll smile with you, talk with you, hang out with you, but outside of that, they don't have nothing to do with you for the most
Yeah.
part. I was only around like 3 or 4 guys, that I really knew had my back. But the rest of the people, they were just a bunch of, I
There
don't
for
know.
the party.
They didn't, yeah, it's in for the good times or whatever.
That's
That's
most people in life start game.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Most people are just cheerleaders.
Yeah.
They don't really want to get in the game. They just want to stand in the stands, clap their hands, and they'll criticize you when they see you doing something, but they're
Mm,
not going to help you do anything.
no.
So it's that mentality, and so those are the people that you just can't take them serious. You gotta this and if I could do it all over again, I would have spent less time partying and less time drinking and getting high and I mean I don't deny I don't have regrets traveling though. Traveling is
Yeah,
cool. But just the
definitely.
just the crazy money spending, you know,
The
I would have
women.
done less of that.
Yeah, I'm with you with that, man. Like I spent a ridiculous amount of money partying and like but you know what the thing, you know what my thing is like this, like the money you can always make back, but the
Yeah,
time that I wasted with women that didn't deserve my time, I can't
yeah,
get that back. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
See, that's the time that that bothered me for a while, but you know, I figured I said, hey man, I just learned from it, move on, man.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's exactly what I did, Now the money thing, I always figured, hey, I can make money. I can make money. I'll make the money back, But
Yeah. The fact you lost it, and then it's just the time of getting it back. That's what my thing was. It's like I can get it back, but now it's like it's gonna take me to do this long to get it back. When I wouldn't have did that in the first place, I'd be one step ahead of where I am.
yeah. So you got basically, man, you just gotta live and learn, man. There's
Yeah.
no one way, no one blueprint to get to where you want to be. I wish it was, but it ain't. Everyone has to find their own way. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna take psychotic focus. I'm talking like you gotta be relentless. I mean, this has to
Mm.
be like a lifestyle, like a part of you. If not, you're gonna quit. And this is why a lot of people will look at somebody like, I don't know, some athlete or entertainer or some business person, and they'll hang around these people and they'll say that dude's crazy.
Mm.
They'll say he's crazy because they see how focused he is day in and day out. I mean, let's take somebody like I don't know, man. Let's take Tom Brady. Tom
All
Brady.
right.
You know,
Anytime,
anybody.
ready.
But
Yeah.
Tom Brady, Tom Brady, they say he's looking at film day and night. Even outside of football season, he's film studying daytime, nighttime. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
Mm.
he's eating right. He's exercising, doing all kind of crazy exercises that I've never seen before. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
all these guys, all the top guys in the NFL, they have the same routine. It's like when
Mm.
when the Super Bowl is over, they don't stop working. There's no days
Oh
off.
no.
There's no days
Nope.
off. They might take a break, but there's no days off. So
Yeah.
if you want to be great, you got to be relentless. You have to be kind of out of your damn mind, really.
You do. You're definitely right.
Yeah. And see, a
Because
lot of people don't understand that.
Because most people see to have that kind of mentality to never give up and to keep going, that sort of mindset, most people, because when you have that mindset, you already know that you're gonna fail, but you know you're gonna succeed, you're gonna get back up and keep going. But most people, when they fail, they don't get themselves back up. So a routine like that, most people don't have the capacity to even want to do something, let alone try and succeed for something like that. So but that's what it takes. It's just repetition. You know what I mean? You just got to keep trying, and no matter what, just stand by what you're doing and what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's like you have what happens today. And I did a video about this earlier. With I was talking about Ti. What you have today is you have a lot of people that are criticizing and judging people, and they're not even qualified.
Mm.
They sit on the side like a bunch of cheerleaders and
Mm-hmm.
and say this and they say that. Oh, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do that. You don't know what you would do. You're not in a position that they're in.
Mm-hmm.
And you assume that it is what it is based on just looking at the situation from on the surface view. That's the mistake that a lot of people make. See, a lot of people will take these celebrities and put them on a pedestal and they'll say, "Oh, oh, he's a cheater. Oh, she's a hoe." And I'm
Yep.
like, "Yo, man, I don't know these people. I mean, I don't know what kind of relationship they got. Maybe they got an open relationship. I don't know. Maybe they poly. I don't know. Maybe they have a traditional relationship. I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you have a lot of people that they spend so much time trying to research these people, and they're not living their own life.
Key point. Key point. That's why I don't. I never really understood that, why people feel the need to just be so like fixated on somebody that, like, they're looking for all the information, the next move on Twitter. I mean, I don't even have a Twitter. I'm not trying to follow people. When you're trying to make your own path in life, trying to be successful, things like, you don't have time for that. Tom Brady's not sitting on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, following people, or Michael Jordan, like these people that are great, you know what I'm saying, that have really accomplished something, you know what I'm saying, in life. They weren't sitting there following people. They were following their dreams. That's, you know what I mean? I think that's the sort of point where most people, they turn around and follow people instead of just following their own dreams.
Yeah. I just don't. There's just a lot of stuff going on today, man. I just don't get it. I can't relate to a lot of this shit. I mean, there's people that leave questions sometimes. I give you an example. This guy sent me a question the other day.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, what do you do? My girl threatened to leave me." So he said, "Hey, how do you handle that? What do I say? What do I do?" Let that bitch leave. That's what you do. What do you want? She doing you a favor. You just don't realize it.
Well, most guys don't look at it like that, Shotgun.
I know, but why would you want to be with somebody that don't want to be with you? Why would you want to be with somebody that's threatening to leave you every day? Why would you want to be with somebody that thought about early in advance, months ago, probably years ago? She thought about leaving a long time ago, but she just didn't have the balls to do it until this one day. Y'all got in an argument, and she was like, "The hell with this! I got someplace to go."
Yeah, no, it's crazy, shot game. And I was telling a couple of my boys, like, we was talking, and I see it all the time. Like, dudes just, they can't. When a woman says she's gonna leave, like the average dude, you know what I'm saying? He's not having it. You know what I mean? He's begging, he's pleading. Like, what can I do? I'll change. I'll do whatever. And it's like, for that alone of itself is one of the reasons why she's leaving. You know what I mean? You're not standing for anything. You're just, you're just begging her to stay, and she doesn't want to stay with you. So why have somebody lay next to someone that doesn't support you? Because she obviously doesn't, and she's trying to leave. You know what I mean? That's why I say let them go, man. You know what I'm saying? Something else better will come your way. If it's meant to be, it would have been. But I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. You should have told him that, and then you should have told him to watch your videos.
Yeah, it's like some of these people, I be like, I just don't know. I just don't understand. Why would you beg somebody to be with you? Why would you try to negotiate somebody to spend time with you in your space? And she ain't gonna do that with you.
Yeah, exactly. It should be the other way around. And it's just like, I don't know. You see that a lot nowadays, Shotgun. And that doesn't surprise me, man. I've seen it with my own eyes. Like, guys a lot of dudes very insecure to be by themselves, man.
Yeah, that's just like you got trolls online, right? They'll look at my video and they'll leave a negative comment. Why? Just leave. Move on with your life. You're wasting your time. If you don't have anything positive to say or anything good to say, just move on. You're going to spend time there's a lot of keyboard gangsters out here. You're gonna spend time typing in for 60 seconds or maybe 2 minutes or 5 minutes, however fast or slow you type. You're gonna spend time wasting your life leaving a negative comment about something I said in the video, and you think that's gonna make me feel bad.
You know, it's crazy. And yeah, exactly. They think it's gonna hurt you, and at the end of the day, they only look stupid because everything that we talk about in the videos, is nothing but knowledgeable information. It's to help you do better in life. So if you're leaving a negative comment on something that's positive, you obviously are negative in your own life, and you know what I'm saying, not trying to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel sorry. I feel sorry for these people. I feel sorry for them. I have a little compassion for them because I know that maybe they've been hurt. Maybe they missed a couple hugs when they was growing up. Something. I don't know. But
crazy, man. I hate that going on.
This is why I always recommend guys build yourself up, because you're gonna have to build yourself up to try to basically fight against a lot of this bullshit out here. Because if you're weak, and as soon as somebody says something or does something, you might fall and you might not be able to get back up. You know what I'm saying? This is why you got to build yourself up, whether spiritually, mentally, economically, whatever. You got to build yourself up as much as possible. You got to get your spirit right. You got to get your energy up, because you're going to have to combat these people out in society 5, 6, 7 days a week, you know, at your job, you're in traffic, wherever you're at. If you got to stay ready. Don't try to get ready. You got to stay ready, because things is going to happen. You have to be able to handle things sometime spontaneously, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. No, that's you hit that right on, man. You can't be worried about what the next person thinks, man. You know what I'm saying? You go to your job, you know what I mean? As long as you know you're doing your job and your work is speaks for itself, you know what I'm saying? That's it. You don't gotta worry about people in the office. You know, outside of work, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're doing what you need to do to succeed and whatnot, it don't matter. Because, the way I see it, Char Game, if you don't have haters, you know what I'm saying, then you're not doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My dad used to tell me that shit. My dad used to tell me, yo, you ain't got no haters, man. You ain't doing enough.
Yeah. You know?
I used to hate.
Yo, I still use that Shark Game. I still use.
Man, I used to hate when you used to say that, man. I'm like, man, come on, man. I don't want to hear that. They used to say that all the time, man.
And then you get older, and it's true. You know what I'm saying? It's true.
Yeah, it's really.
They only hate on you when you're doing good.
It's really true, man. It's like it's just a lot of times, a lot of people just they want your position. That's what it is most of the time. And then the other times is they just can't stand that you're doing it.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people out there like that too. It's like it's that double standard thing going on again. It's like, I don't got a problem. They be like, I don't got a problem with people doing it. I just got a problem with you doing it.
Exactly.
It's that mentality. It's like the job. It's like people on your job. You can be at your job, you getting promoted, and then people be like, they be looking at you funny style.
Mm-hmm. The ones that you just sat next to that were hoping, I hope you get that promotion. I hope we get it. Then you get it, and they're like,
yeah, they lying.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's that mentality, and it's a lot of that's everywhere, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Especially I ran into that probably more from people coming over here than me being abroad in another country. You
Okay.
know, and I don't know why that is, but a lot of people that come over here, they're very competitive. Now I
Mm-hmm.
ran into people that actually got to know me, and I guess they tried to befriend me, be friends with me or whatever. And over a long period of time, I felt like a competitive spirit
Mm.
coming from them. Like, I'm like, what the hell? Well, you trying to compete with me or something? Because if you ever told somebody something that you were doing, and they'll make a little sarcastic statement, or they'll say something that's subtle, and you be like, oh, what's that mean? What's that
Yep.
supposed to mean? So it's that
Yeah.
type of energy. I'm like, you trying to compete with me? You can't. You can't
Yeah.
do. You might as well give up while we still cool. So it's that. See, they're trying to compete. They were trying to compete against me, but I wasn't even thinking like that. I'm thinking
Yeah.
like we all right. We like. Well, I mean, I'm not saying we were like buddies and some no shit like that, but we're cordial. I mean, we work together. I mean, I see you every blue moon outside of work or whatever. But obviously, I was wrong.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's people's secret agendas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the people that you think are like supposed to be down for you. You know what I'm saying? Your girlfriend, your homeboys, whatever. And those are the same people that are plotting against you and hoping that you fail. I
Yeah.
think like the worst. When someone shot game that they don't want you to do something and you try it and you don't and like you don't succeed at it, but then they're right there like, oh, you got it next time though. You got it. It's like those
Oh
type
yeah.
of people.
And then you got
Yeah,
some people will try to talk you out of it.
yeah, that
They'll
too.
say they'll say stuff like, "Hey, do you really have to do that now?" And I'm like, "What? What in the hell? Well, how long? When am I going to do it? If not now,
Right.
How long am I supposed to wait?" So since that, you gotta watch out. You gotta be careful with people. You cannot trust people like that. They
Mm-mm.
say little stuff. You know, See what happens with a lot of guys is things will be going pretty smooth, and then every once in a while, if you do something outside of what you usually do, and that's when it'll come up. One of
Mm-hmm.
those little subtle statements or comments, and a lot of guys will be like, they'll just let it go. They'll just say, no big deal, and they'll keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, do not let it go. No,
Mm.
I'm telling you, I've gotten burned so many times by doing this. And I know a lot of guys have gotten burned too. They'll let things slide, keep
Yup.
letting it slide. And as soon as the woman rat on him, he can't believe it. Yo, man, she was a snitch a long time ago. She was just waiting. She was just waiting on the opportunity to throw you under the bus.
No, exactly. A lot of people don't realize they don't realize that shark game.
Yeah, I mean, and then you got some guys. The woman that they with is secretly sabotaging all their plans behind his back. That happens a lot.
That's terrible.
This is
And he's the
why
one working.
the jails is so packed,
Mm.
because you got a lot of women ran their damn mouth, and you got a lot of guys that ran their damn mouth to the women.
Pillow talking, man. That is finest. That's exactly what that is.
You know, so because they think just because they laid up with a chick, he getting the cooch. He be like, oh, she good. No,
Oh.
no,
Mm-mm.
no, bro. You got that takes time to build up to that. You can't just be telling people some shit. Somebody you met the first year, you can't be telling them your most deepest details of who you are and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to pursue. No, you got to vent
Most
her,
people
man.
don't realize that, man.
You got to vent. You got to vent people out. No, you got to test them or make them jump through hoops, all that shit. You gotta look. They gotta earn that shit. And you're not. But see, a lot of guys just give it up because she gave it up. She gave up the cooch, so that's enough.
That's it. And dudes wonder why. You know, things end up happening to them. They get lay up with some girl. You know, they're talking shit about another guy. You know, she's messing with the other guy. She goes and tells them. All that pillow talking's led to people dying, man. You know, and for me, like you said before too, it just shows that, you know, the minute a guy gets some pussy, like he thinks that's his girl, or he thinks like, you know, he can 100% rely and tell her everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not at all. Not at all.
You gotta work your way up from that.
Yeah.
At the beginning, no way. No. You know,
and I think that's corny anyway. Sharp game dudes be laying in bed telling secrets and shit with the girl. Like that's some cornball shit to me, man. That's just me. Like I don't do shit like that. I don't want to hear about no other dudes. Like I ain't doing no pillow talking. Like you know.
I think a lot of guys get real comfortable, boy. I'm telling you, I'll be like, how long you known this girl? Like 6 months. 6 months? And you telling her you revealing all this stuff to her? Jesus Christ. I mean, it's like, man, what you gonna tell her next year?
Sean, again, these dudes be out here getting some pussy. They turn over on the pillow and say, "I love you."
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, man. I mean,
getting messed up.
A lot of stuff going on out here, man. That it's just a lot of guys are being in the violation. This is why a lot of guys get set up out here. You know, a lot of rappers, they get set up, some get killed, you know, because a lot of times it's the women that set them up. You know, it happens all the time, man. You know, but a lot of guys gotta learn how to keep their mouth shut.
Yep, you have to, man. You have to. You gotta use logic, man. A lot of dudes, they just I don't know, man. They want to just get everything off their chest to a woman. Like I don't know. Like they just want to just tell them everything so quick, man. You know, even before like it's last, huh?
You want to get something off your chest? Go to your mama.
Yeah, facts. But these dudes is, I mean, even before the smashing, these dudes is just telling everything, man.
Yeah.
I was like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, act like women.
Exactly. Very feminine, man. Very feminine.
You know what, Wayne? It's my old buddy, Wayne. We used to be in the Navy together, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's going on, Wayne?
Yeah. What up, Dave? Yeah, we used to be in the Navy together, man. We had some good times, man. Yeah, man, but, you know, it's like a lot of guys, I don't know, man. I just, sometimes I wonder.
Yeah, man. Hopefully it changes. I don't know the way this generation is going. All the simping going on, and guys, the emails you getting. What do I do if she leaves me? I don't know, man. I don't want to lose hope, but
check this out. I saw the interview with Amber Rose last week.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. I saw the one with Kim Kardashian when I was in the laundromat today.
Oh yeah, I saw some of that. When she started crying, I said, "Oh, get out of here, man!"
So they all fucked up, man. Yo,
I wasn't buying that shit. I wasn't buying that shit, man.
They, oh man, I don't even know. What a crazy household, man. What a crazy household, man.
Yo, they like the Addams family, yo.
Yeah, yo. She's like, we don't have any labels. If there's labels on anything, Kanye goes crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, get out of here. What?
Yeah. They lost their goddamn minds, man. Then you got Amber Rose was talking to, she's talking to the slut walk, and she, just listen to her talk and answer questions. I'm like, this is a different type of chick here. Like, totally different.
Yeah.
Like, she has a different mentality. Like, I'm like, whoa, I never thought about it like that. I'm like, I could not coexist with her in the same space. We would bump heads after a while. We would bump heads. Because what's gonna happen is more than likely she's gonna do something that's going to probably, she's gonna try to force me to do something that's going to sacrifice my manhood being around her, and I'm not having it.
Oh yeah, that's a given, Sharp Game. I mean, come on, what was that other dude? 21 Savage or whatever she was. Yeah, man. Remember him before he got with her, man? Come on. Like that's the first thing before you even get the pussy. She just like, you know what? After you hit this,
this fool had a sign up, man. Said the sign said something. I forgot what the sign said. It was something stupid. I'm like, you look like a jackass.
Oh yeah.
You're in the crowd holding up a sign. You're a jackass.
You never the same when you mess with those girls, Shark Game. That's her criteria. As soon as you smash, that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Your manhood, she owns you.
They don't uplift the man. They downgrade the man. They tear him down.
I'm saying, man. Amber Rose, the Kardashians, all of them, man, ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like those are different kinds of women there. I don't even know. I don't even call them women. Let's call them something else. Let's call them something else. I don't know, man. They monsters. Everything they touch, every man they touch, it's over for him.
It is. As soon as she got Kanye, no, not Kanye.
Yeah, it's like, look at what's the guy she used to be married to? What's his name?
The white dude?
No, the black dude. After Kanye, it was what's the dude name, man? He's a rapper.
Oh shit, rap.
What's that dude name? He used to hang out. He hang out with Snoop sometimes. Snoop buddy.
Kim Kardashian she was married to him?
Yeah, Amber Rose was married to the dude.
Oh, I thought we talked about Kim. I thought we talked about Kim Kardashian.
No. Amber Rose.
Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, Wiz.
Yeah, you got me confused because I thought we was talking about Kim and Kanye, but yeah, Amber Rose, yeah, she was with Wiz Khalifa, Kanye West, 21 Savage.
Wiz ain't had a hit since.
I think he just dropped the song, man, or something like that. But it was nothing like it definitely wasn't a hit.
He ain't had a hit. Now think about it. Before he got with her, he had a bunch of hits. He would kill it.
Oh yeah.
But he ain't had a hit since.
Yo, I remember before he even got with her, all you would hear was that Taylor gang, his whole crew. Yeah, Taylor gang, blowing back loud, Sharp Game.
Well, you don't hear nothing but Taylor game now.
Nah, nothing at all, man.
Okay, that's get even more practical. Think about, look at Ciara and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson did not have a good season last season. No.
Look what was going on.
Exactly. These women are not, they're just not good women. They're not good people to be around. You know, that's
Mm-hmm.
what it is. A lot of guys don't understand this.
No.
You know,
They
they
see
look
the.
at. Go ahead.
I was gonna say they see the looks. That's why.
Yeah, the flesh. That's it. And see, that can fool you. That the flesh will always fool you. That's why a lot of guys get caught up out there.
Mm.
You know, but hey, Future got the fuck up out of there. Future was smart. They got the fuck out of there.
You saw it coming.
I saw that interview. I saw the interview on the Breakfast Club. Future was like, "Yo, I tried. I couldn't do that LA thing, man. I came back home in Atlanta."
Mm-hmm. He knew.
Yeah, and even Future, his music kind of went down when he was with Sierra.
Mm-hmm.
Future just stopped doing music.
It's true.
For like 2 years. And then once he came back to Atlanta, he started doing music, then he took off again. You know? So yeah, these women are not, you can't build nothing with these women, man. You can't.
Nope.
You can smash if you want. And even that's kind of risky.
Damn right.
You can't build nothing with these type of women. They something about that energy that they got, man. You know, something ain't right.
My question to them is like, I just want to ask them, like, do these guys really think that these women have their back? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they gotta know. Like, come on. I mean, if you really think that these women care and are going to support you, then they know.
That's a good question. I don't know how these guys be thinking. I don't know. That's a good question. You have to ask them that.
I was in my mind, just like, what are they thinking? I mean, come on, man. These girls ain't got nothing up.
I think initially, it's like most guys, they're just looking to have a good time. That's why I think it'd be most initially. You know, I don't think a lot of times they plan on like meeting them. I think it was more like I'm gonna shoot my shot type deal. And if I'm putting my bait out there, and if I hook her, it's all good. It's like that type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I feel you. If I was them, like, you know, smashing, that's straight. But once I saw they were trying to change me and stuff, I would have been out of there. Once I realized like I was fucking up on my music or whatever I'm doing. Like,
well, if you really think about it, women try to change guys all the time. They try to control guys all the time. That's pretty common.
You can't let them though. You know what I mean?
No, you can't. But you know, that depends on the guy, really.
True.
You know, if and she'll try to change you and turn around and leave you for the same guy that you're not.
Exactly. Exactly, man.
Or the same guy you used to be.
Hey, that's why I say like this, man. You just gotta be true to yourself, man. And like you always say, you gotta rock with those that, you know, rock with you. And if she's about moving and building with you, then cool. But if she's trying to change you, I'm out. I don't care how bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, there's always gonna be a baddie out here. There's always gonna be a woman that looks better than your woman. That's just what it is. It's just, you know, if you get a bad chick, after about 2-3 years, you're gonna be like, you know, you're gonna get used to being around her, and she ain't gonna look as much as good as she used to look because you've been around her long, right? So it's always gonna be like that. That don't mean you should break it off with her just because of that, though. But you just have to know that if you've been with somebody for a long period of time, if you've been spending a lot of time around them, you're gonna get used to being around them. And you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, she's a nice looking girl, but she ain't like she was in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, yo, it's true though. That's 100% true. It's at that point, it's up to you what you choose to do. You know what I'm saying? You keep jumping from bad girl to bad girl, or you try to
Well,
find something.
yeah. You know what? A lot of guys do that.
That's
A lot of guys
facts.
do that. A lot of guys have to have a little thrill in their life every once in a while.
Just make sure you gotta make sure you building at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you can't be jumping from chick to chick and not being able to get nothing going for yourself. You want to at least get
Yeah,
like a
that's a good
you know.
idea. That's always a good idea, no doubt about it. But most guys, they're not even thinking like that.
No.
They just want to get out and get something strange every once in a while. You know, yeah. I don't even think most guys are really thinking that far. You know,
No.
and then I think a lot of women, at least a lot of them that I've met anyway, and I've met a lot of them at this point. A lot of women, they're not really trying to build anything with a guy. They want you to come through the door with everything.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's
Yeah,
real true.
I tell you, go ask a woman for some money. The average woman for some money today, right now, and see and look at the response you're gonna get. Say, hey, give me $100. Yo, I'm trying to invest money into this and that, and I want to go half on it with you. See what she say.
You're crazy.
Yeah. See, this is it. So that's the average woman, though. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
true.
Now, a wise woman would be like would actually sit down and listen to you, and she would like maybe do a little research of her own, and she would get back to you. You know what I'm saying? But that
Yeah.
ain't the average woman. You know?
No. No, that's true. That's true. Down
Yeah.
chick would have been like, what are we investing in? What are the stakes?
Yeah. What's my ROI?
Yo, the chick said that. The chick said that to me. I'd be like, damn, where you been on my life?
They want some guaranteed investment. I said, what? What are you talking about? Your 401k ain't guaranteed. Are you crazy? What's the matter with you? They told you that before you signed the papers.
Jargate, she don't want some collateral.
Yeah, like, you crazy. Hey, there's another thing. A lot of these women are psychotic out here. Psychotic and sociopaths. A lot of them have serious mental issues. A lot of them is popping pills. That's why a lot of them are acting so crazy. You know. So if you meet a woman, it's your duty to get to know her as fast as possible. Find out what kind of pills she popping, or what kind of pills she used to pop.
Yep.
We live in a pill popping society today. You're gonna be hard pressed to find any woman that ain't popping no pills in the 20s.
Yeah.
In the 20s and early 30s. Shit, boy, they believe in the power of the pill, boy. I said, damn.
Problem pills like the Skittles around here, man.
I got a headache. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You go to their house, bro. And you go to the bathroom and open the cabinet, you be like, whoa, my God.
Look like CVS.
Yeah, you got painkillers, blood thinners, aspirin, Tylenol, Ritalin.
God.
Oh, and she got some other pills you can't even pronounce the name of them shits. So, and then you be like, oh, that's why she be acting all crazy. Oh man. Then you're in the bathroom thinking like you got to stay in there another 5 minutes to take all this in. You be like, and you never look at her the same again.
Yep. That's it. That's it. Oh
You
my
know,
God.
you kind of feel sorry for her and have a little remorse and compassion for her after you saw all the pills, and you be like, man, I can't. I'm
Right?
I'm dealing with a mental midget.
Not going out tonight. You know what? You want to sit down and talk?
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this is what you're gonna meet out here, man. This is
I've
what you're gonna
already
meet
met
out here,
that.
man.
It's
I
crazy,
mean,
but that's so true though.
yeah. I mean, if unless she's health conscious, she's physically fit. Okay, a lot of those women they anti-pill. They don't believe in the pill like that. They'll take an aspirin. I'm talking
Hmm.
like a painkiller if the pain is just overbearing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, that's true.
Yeah, but these other groups of women, the average woman, man, they pop them pills like it's
They don't want to tell you what it is. He's like, yo, what's that? You pop it in their mouth like a mint.
yeah. I'm like, yo, and yeah, and then I had to break it off with a woman years ago. She's an older woman at the time. She kept going in and out of the hospital all the time. I was like, yo, what's the matter with you, yo? I mean,
uh,
like in 6 months, she's been in the hospital 5 times, yo. I'm
yeah.
like, what's wrong with you? She wouldn't tell me what was wrong with her. I said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna cut your ass off.
Yeah.
No, no telling what the hell they done to your ass in that hospital. I know what goes down in them hospitals.
Oh, man, I'm
Cut her
telling you,
off.
you have to.
Cut her off, man.
She wouldn't tell you why she was going to the hospital. That's crazy.
No, I know, right? Yeah,
That's how
she
women
told
do shout game. They be like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'm fine."
she told me
Right.
that she was bleeding. The first time, that's why she went. But so I said, "What? Why you were bleeding? What was the cause of it?" Wouldn't tell me. I said, "Oh, okay. I'm not fucking with your ass no more."
Nah,
Shit.
that's some
It's
serious shit too, man.
yeah, I know. And I talked to her. I still talk to her every blue moon.
Mm.
That's it. That's it.
I hear you.
If if I was to see her today, I mean, like in the flesh, it
Mm-hmm.
ain't nothing going down. Oh
Mm.
no.
Cut that. Nah,
You
all settled.
goddamn right. I don't mess around. I'm like a maniac when it comes to my health.
Me too, man. First
Because
time I sneeze, I feel like I'm at the doctor's.
shit, I'm like a maniac because I'm in good health.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was to get anything from somebody, oh, I don't know how I would react to that shit. There would be some consequences to this.
uh,
You probably see me on Live 5 News.
mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Most people most people don't care about that shark game. That's why most people they jumping around with people, not knowing where they've been, if they sick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then they end up
Yeah.
getting sick and crazy.
This is why you gotta get to know people, man. It takes time to get to know people. But you usually can spot habits of a woman hopping around pretty fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I call them hoe habits. They say little things here and there. Maybe they're out and about too much, or maybe you call her, she don't answer the phone. She call you back a couple of days later.
All signs. All signs.
Or you go to her house, you might see something that you ain't really supposed to see. You be like, oh, damn,
Mm-hmm.
pantyhose on the crack under the bed, or on the crack of the bed, or might be in the bed.
Yeah.
And it ain't the pantyhose ain't clean either.
Oh, shark game.
And she knew you. and she knew you were coming over, but she forgot. Because that's how nasty she is.
Oh man, and you can tell too by their friends too. Them hoes, they travel in packs. So you, if her friends are hoe, you around her, her friends are hoe, and
Yeah.
what you gonna know?
If her friend is a hoe, she ain't too far from it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how that works.
That's how you can tell too. A girl says like, "Oh, my friend, she's such a hoe. She's over here fucking and sucking and all sorts of shit." And then in your mind, you should be thinking like, "Yo, this is her best friend." I'm like, "Well, what are you doing?"
Yeah. Oh yeah, and if you call him out like that, well, damn, what you doing? How you roll? Then you're like, they don't know how to take that. What are you trying to say? I'm just asking the question. I ain't trying to say nothing.
It's like, yo, you said Shanika was your best friend. You know what I'm trying to say? You out here saying Shanika running around. What are you doing?
I know, right? It's crazy, man. Let me see what's going
Wow.
on see what's going on in the chat.
What's going
What up,
on?
Danny? What up, John? The women I'm dealing with hate to contribute to the cause. Yeah, we just said that. A lot of women ain't trying to build shit.
No. And they want you to build them up, and then they want you to leave.
Well, Wayne was like, I can't make no noise, wishing y'all had a bigger platform. More dudes need to hear what's been said. You got that right, Wayne.
Appreciate
Peace.
that one. I
Peace,
didn't know.
peace. See what else? Future have more than okay. Future got a bunch of kids. The Future fell off. Future still he still be on a lot of people's records.
He does a lot of features.
Yeah. Just a
Then
parent.
Wiz Khalifa started like there was a couple songs that he dropped that were new. So he's starting to like, come out again. But he was I don't know what he was doing for the last couple of years. He was watching the baby and getting tattoos and
Smoking a bunch of weed.
yeah, always, man. Every time I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah.
But lately, you know why it popped up on his thing? Because I guess he started working out and stuff. So he was like posting like all this stuff. I was like, oh, there you go. And then the next what, like 2 weeks later, he's in there blowing it back again. I'm like, well.
I know, right? Is that don't put out the energy into a woman who can't do anything with it. If she wasn't doing anything productive before you, put that energy in her, then what you think she will do with your energy. Yeah, that's true. What up, Jay? Women have always a 10th priority in my life. Success is the main focus. No doubt about it. Let's see. The one. They're not all devils, hoes, but 80%. I ain't got married. The motherland, you can have 4 wives. The God needs the facts. Oh, shit. That's hilarious, man. But anyhow, man, we've added for like an hour and a half, man. Any last words?
Nah, man. Shoot. Good to be back. Good to do another video with you, man.
Hey, you know what? A couple people been asking about you.
Oh, on the chat?
Yeah. Last week, a couple people said, "Hey, yeah, where that dude at?"
Where'd I do that? Yeah. Nah, I had to take care of some things last week, man. But we back. We're good now. We're good. I'm back.
Yeah. So hey, man, if y'all like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share this video with anybody that you think would like it. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/sharpgame, and check out my new website, badboyssecretsclub.com.
Y'all better get over there ASAP. Drop it on me again, Shark Game.
badboyssecretsclub.com. So until next time, peace.